Hello to everyone. I'm Matt. I'm running a game of 5th Edition Dungeons and Dragons. I have some players here, and I'll have them introduce themselves and who they're playing, starting with Javier. Javier?
Just in time.
He seems to be around at the moment, so we'll get back to him. Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Mist in the Morning, who is a barbarian road, Tabassi, cat people, who in his downtime saving people. Yeah, that's it.
Alex?
I'm Alex Newton. I will be playing Kagar Bronzebeard, a dwarf who's taking a different look at Moradin's ways. And he's a firm believer that in order to before you can create something, you gotta make it melt or burn first.
Yeah. Will?
Hello, my name is Will. I will be playing Machiavelli Portofino. He is a mystic order of the immortal, slightly roguish in nature, and right now he's trying to figure out what is the happenings.
Okay. And
And I think Javier may have lost connection.
yeah. So, okay. Oh, he can jump back in. Apparently the program kicked Javier.
Google kicked him?
Yeah, the Hangouts dropped him.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. But it doesn't want to let him back in. Okay. He's gonna have to restart his internet. So
Okie doke.
he'll join us when he can, or if he can. I don't know. Mist, make a stealth roll.
22.
Okay. You are able to avoid the watch.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, so true.
So, you guys are at the guild. Okay. So, Chapo, you can introduce yourself.
Alright. My name is Chabo, one of the Cameo DMs here. I'm playing Kukyo. That's it.
Okay.
Kukio, my ninja from another mother. It may not rhyme, but it's awesome as hell.
You guys are in the guild hall. There's a request comes in for a party that a weird giant lizard creature is roaming around south of Illumina. That they don't know where it came from or how it even got this close to the city without being noticed, because it's on the roads, which is cleared away, so it's pretty easy to see down the roads.
Its name's not Willie, is it?
No. It's described as big, blue, and has 6 legs.
Big, blue, and has 6 legs.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, it's more of it's more just a general notice that went up. So, but there is for any participants that are a part of getting rid of it will get 250 gold from the welcome back, Javier. You can introduce yourself.
Well, hello everyone, I'm Javier and I will be playing Oral Silver Smile, the tall, bulky half of Paladin, featuring long blonde hair, and well, always eager to come to the half of Illumina in one more occasion.
Okay. So, there's a general notice for getting rid of the creature that's on the road south of Illumina. It's described as big, blue, and has 6 legs.
I guess Mac would be like reading the notices and seeing what's going on and be like, this seems like a good time to maybe bust out the Justice League crew and get some eyes on whatever this problem thing happens to be. Does the notice say anything about it causing death, destruction, mayhem, or anything like that? Or is it just something that's been spotted?
It's it hasn't really been causing trouble. Well, it's on the road, so it's disrupting merchants. And let's just say the first crew that went to move it off the roads, it did not go well for them.
Okay, so it is causing a problem then.
Well,
Right.
it's not aggressive. It's just it's just sort of meandering around on the roads, and it's kind of disrupting traffic.
Okay. So, yeah, Mac seeing the notice will just kind of look around the guild hall and see who all's there, and we'll call out to Javier, because he's actually been in groups with Javier and Kukio and Mist, and we'll just say, hey, looks like there's There's a problem down to the south of here. Some six-legged creatures causing disruptions. Y'all want to go check it out?
Yep.
Then, like bugs?
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but the description says it's long, it's blue, and it's got 6 legs. So, whatever it is, apparently it messed up a group of... Yeah, it looks like it messed up a group of mercenaries that were sent down there to try and get rid of it.
Well, at very least, we should check what it is and, well, see how we can fix the problem.
Fucking humans. Open the bloody door before I break it down.
Hey,
I suspect there's someone that wants to enter.
The door is not locked.
Yeah, but if you're not a member, you're not allowed in.
Yes, but there's a side entrance for non-members.
Well, he
go
wants
to
be a
the
member.
side, Doe.
He's stubborn. Open the door.
Missed and
Banging
opened the door.
on. At least someone has the decency to open something for a change. Name's Kegar Bronzebeard. I've been looking for something to do as of late, and looks like it's your lucky day. I've been looking for some work, and I got a nice hammer that needs to do some bludgeoning.
Okay, talk to this guy and I'm gonna point the way to Pinter's office.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, lad. He takes out a gold coin and gives it to you, and walks past you.
Hey, you said your name Bronzebeard?
Aye.
Are you like a relative of Telgar?
Who?
Of Bolgar, sorry, Bolgar. Bolgar Bronzebeard.
He's a ancient relic in my family. I haven't seen him in pretty much my entire life, honestly. Just heard his name.
Well, he has a pretty successful shop in here. He's a very good blacksmith, if you ask me.
But he better be. He's 300 bloody years old. Now, if excuse me, I have some papers to sign and some smashing to do. Hopefully. Maybe I'll make some ale if there's nothing to break.
Okay. You go upstairs, you introduce yourself to Pincus, and you know the deal.
Yep. Once I sign everything except the DNR, because I do want to get raised, I come back with this new braid that I just kind of put the emblem on, and I tie it around my beard. And I go downstairs. I'll meet with everyone. And so, smashing anything up good today, lads?
I don't know about smashing, but we're definitely investigating.
I do have pretty good peepers. Let's get going, shall we?
Ooh, this newbie becomes very eager. I hope he keeps that spirit up once we're done.
And you're not moving that far away from Illumina, so especially since you're going south, you're going to be in Chaos Magic. Just for those. The few of you that do have some spells.
Hey, new guy.
Aye?
Yeah, you from around here?
Not particularly. The hills in the north. Hill dwarf.
Okay. So let me pose this to you. Have you been in Illumina long?
Not really, no.
All right. So there's this deal going on with the magic. It's all sorts of screwed up. If you cast a spell, it could turn you blue. You could be obliterated. You could, for all I know, summon a Tarask or an ancient red dragon who decides that it's going to be your daddy. Just a warning.
The most dangerous thing that's been summoned because of this on on record is a hunting pack of dire wolves.
Okay. Max over exaggerating on purpose to
Oh.
try and make sure that nothing screwy goes around the newbie. It's like, oh yes, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. Boom! There's a God knows what attacking him. So just be cautious if you are a caster. I don't know. Some dwarves are and some dwarves aren't.
Then maybe it'll be a good fight. Wouldn't be fair if it was just a one-on-one.
Is not one-on-one precisely meant to be fair?
Well, it depends who we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone, and Mac, after stating that, is just going to walk out the front door towards... How far away from Illumina is it? Is it walking, or should we grab a cart?
About days away. It's a day. It is far enough that is not the duck of the town, but close enough that is not a an adventure.
Not a quick journey. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So he'll go saddle up a horse.
It's just smart
to
to
a
bring
cart.
horses with a giant lizard out.
Well, I mean, at least it'll give it something to munch on while we run away.
Okay.
Or if that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Do you need a horse? I have to walk beside the horses, right?
Yeah, you can walk beside
You're-
the horse.
Mist is about as fast as a horse.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Or will whistle to call Katoon. I hope you weren't serious about they'll leave them behind for they have something to manage, but
No,
okay.
no, just a little humor,
Yeah.
brevity,
Just so I know,
a light snack.
can you type what languages you know in the chat?
Sure. You want everybody to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh,
What are we wrong here?
this is the first time I have to do this. All that training is going to be put to use.
I just want to know what languages you guys know.
Common, Dwarven, and Giant.
Same as me.
Well, you gotta know how to speak to the neighbors, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it to the new guy. I hope he can follow up.
Whew. I got short legs, but I ain't that slow. Though I don't handle running too well, you know.
Well, there's a cart out front already saddled up, ready to go.
Oh,
Holy crap, that's a lot of languages.
Do you have a level in Rogue?
Nope.
You can't learn Thieves' Cant then.
Why not? Scribe taught oral some time ago already.
It's technically a rogue ability, not really a language.
it is a language, though. So it can be taught to someone else.
It kind of falls on the same reason why
I do not water
Wait.
water.
it's same reason why a non-druid can't learn druidic.
I mean, technically you can because you need like a druid to.
Yes, but then that druid become
I didn't
cursed.
want to.
But yeah, well, it's not like that you know druidic because that would be a whole adventure in of itself because it is forbidden for druids, druidic and non-druids. Yeah. Yeah. That's still a lot of languages. of course, you've had a lot of downtime. Yeah, and it's not like that you learn deep speech, so.
Yeah, he already
Okay.
started with quite a few from the background. I think we got like 5 already to start.
Because half elf and acolyte. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is Fifand a language? I would not call it a language.
It's a language of gestures or a way of speaking.
It's secret code that rogues know.
Yeah.
It makes sense that you could teach somebody else.
Yeah. Well, like I said, a couple of days ago I posted a video on Dale Kingsville talking about how to thieves camps. It's more of there's symbols and there's what you say to a person and how they respond to what you're saying and all that. It's secret code. It's like someone learning Morse code, basically.
But it's still a class ability.
Yeah.
And you said teach, so I should be teach to run on water, right? Same thing.
No. That's a 9th level monk ability.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah. It's
I'm just saying.
this is going to a place that I don't really want to answer questions. So yeah. So you guys, it's late morning, like about 10 or 11. You head out. It takes you a full day. You camp. I assume you set watches, and nothing really happened. It's a little quiet, but you're about days away from Maluna, so it's usually quiet. But for those who have traveled down south, it seems a little quieter than normal.
Does it almost seem too quiet?
You could say that. But nothing jumps you in the middle of the night. And around close to lunchtime, you get to it's a pretty big creature, so you can spot it far away. You're about 180 feet away from it. It is a very big creature.
Can I try and figure out what it is using nature?
I can give it to you for Arcana.
Okay, I'll try that then. 26.
Yes. You know it as it is an elemental of sorts.
Oh shit.
So,
but it looks like a 6-legged salamander.
Oh shit.
A red one?
No, a blue one.
well, ain't
A
that
blue-legged or a blue 6-legged salamander. Hey, guys, that's some sort of elemental, but I don't know what the hell it is. That's not natural.
Is that the same size as a giant, or?
It is a huge glass creature.
I see how is it causing a mess.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Good grief.
Well, why don't we go say hi?
I don't think you're going to be able to talk to it, but be my guest.
I pull out my warhammer. The dwarf, anyway.
You have a curious way of approaching to a conversation, if you ask me.
Us dwarves know just how to treat each other, just right.
Mac, with that role, you also know that elementals of some power can speak primordial or Aquan.
Okay, so Mac's next move would be to go something along the lines of, "Hey, does anybody know like Primordial or Aquan? Because if it's an
Well-
elemental, it should maybe be able to speak that language, maybe."
Yeah, Aquan is actually what they call a dialect of Primordial itself.
Okay. So I think maybe while you're talking to it, I might be able to speak to it as well, but my speech will be silent. We'll try to communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, that telepathy of yours.
Yeah. But if that goes south, you might want to say hello, because I have no idea how this thing's going to react to a voice in its head.
Yeah, I mean, I will certainly try. I'm actually curious how a creature like this lands here. They don't normally just randomly pop in, you know? This is not their place to do it.
Well, I mean, it's Illumina, so I know we're a day out of Illumina, but still, it's in and around Illumina. Crazy shit happens here all the time.
Yeah, but if it's come here, something or someone must brought it here. As far as I know, elementals don't just cross the plane.
That's a good point. So you want to shout hello to it, or do you want me to try telepathy first?
Now, let me try and maybe I can introduce you afterwards, depending on how the first contact works.
Okay, cool. So you're up, buddy. And Mac will kind of, give him a friendly pat on his shoulder on there and be like, "Right behind you."
Then Oral's going to kind of calmly approach, like rolling towards the creature, and
How far away is the group staying away from Oral?
I'm trying to stay where we are.
So you're going to say 180 feet back while he goes up towards this thing alone?
I'm gonna
I'll
move.
about 50 feet from him, maybe 40.
I'll go about
I'm
60.
gonna. Yeah, I think maybe 60 feet. Like if everybody's 60 feet except for Oil, that way we can get to him in a dash if need to. And at least 60 feet away is kind of appearing non-threatening, maybe.
I'm staying 120 feet away.
Don't worry, Mac. I'm sure it just thinks we're a bunch of ants.
Or lunch.
Hey, you can eat an ant too, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or lunch. May look at us as lunch. I would prefer not to be lunch for that thing.
Then we can kill it from the inside.
All right, you first for that kind of thing. I'll take my chances on the outside first.
Suit yourself.
as soon as he's what he feels might be close enough to the creature, Oral will start kind of waving from underneath and saying in Primordial, "Hello, hello there."
He just sort of stares at you and just says, "What?"
I was wondering, who are you and what are you doing here? We don't see those of your kind often around here. I'm Oral, by the way.
I am Gekwin.
Oh, and what are you? I see you are pretty big.
I am just me.
Okay. And
And the rest of you that can hear this, Miss can't hear any of this because he's too far back. But the rest of you, it just sounds like squishing water.
And how do you build in here?
Just following my master and just ended up here.
Your master? Who is your master?
Not really on a first name basis.
So someone summoned you here, and you're not exactly sure who?
No, my master isn't from here.
And Mac will, at this point, Mac will be like, "Hey, Oral, what is it? What's it want?"
I'm not sure yet. It seems to be pretty confused. Doesn't seem to really know. I mean, since its master, whoever he is, sent it here, but doesn't seem to have it very clear why. Actually,
Okay.
we'll is going to turn again to the creature and say, back in Afrin. So then, what are you doing here? What do you want? What does your master want from you here?
I was just following, and I ended up here.
You want to go back?
I was told to stay here.
To stay here. Just that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do nothing in particular?
Yeah.
Well, you see, I mean, you seem like you have no really harmful intentions, but your presence here is actually disrupting, traffic of the people along the path and potentially hurting some of them. You really must stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Norrell is going to kind of walk a bit back towards his companions and basically tell them what he has learned so far.
Yeah. He just goes back to laying down.
It seems that someone sent it here, and I mean, it doesn't seem to have any intention outside of staying there. Like it's like someone has commanded it to stay there, and that's all he's planning to do, at least for now.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? But it seemed pretty convinced. You just stay there, and that's it.
Okay, that's really weird. Who in their right mind would... Like, seriously, who in their right mind would conjure a... whatever it is in the middle of the road and just tell it to stay here?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty weird to... I assume that to some such a creature with quite some power, using it just for the sake of it staying there, it seems indeed really wasteful. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to prove something or.
You said this creature was powerful, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It does seem to have a limited conscience. I mean, or at least maybe that conscience is being suppressed somehow. It seems to be pretty like docile in the sense of very obedient to whoever sent it here and gave it that command.
That does not answer my question.
I don't know how. I mean, I see it's big, but I can't know how actually strong it is per se. I mean, it does look strong, but I don't know. Can Oral actually, being he has talked with it and been close to it, like identify exactly what it is? I think he has some knowledge of outsiders in general.
Roll Arcana.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
Well, guy with the mask here, he seems to know what I'm talking about.
I got an 18 total.
Actually, Oral, you can roll nature.
Oh yeah, nature, that's quite bad.
What are we rolling?
Oh shit, 8. That was not good either.
You know it's. You can feel that it's strong, but you can't really determine how much strength it has. Have you encountered a salamander before?
I don't remember facing a salamander ever.
Okay.
I have faced several like elemental types, but I think there were like the basic elementals like earth elemental, fire elemental, water elemental.
Yeah.
But not a salamander. I don't know what actually that is.
Well, it's quite obvious that we don't know what we're fighting, and you guys say it's pretty powerful. So, I don't know. The only thing we can do is perhaps convince it to go on its own whims. I mean, it certainly shouldn't want to sit here all day.
Well, if it was conjured, it's going to sit here until it's done. And it's only going to be done when whatever conjured it tells it to do something else. I'm almost certain of that.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to try.
No, you're absolutely right. It couldn't hurt to try. I mean, the only other thing that we can really do is kill it.
Well, that's all that'd be on my brain. We can't talk it down. There's only one option left.
So, Oral, did it say who its summoner is?
No, it kept referring to it as master. I tried to inquire further, but it didn't seem to know much more.
Roll insight.
Okay.
All of us, or just Oral?
Just Oral. He's the only one that had a conversation with it.
24.
Yeah. By the way he was speaking, it wasn't like the way he said master was not like this person I am in contract with. It's more of if you could talk to a dog,
Yeah, basically like a Serbian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about its master, it seems like, yeah, whoever it is, its master, it has a great control over this creature. But I don't really know who it is.
Oh, then out of your own lips, we only have one other choice. Can we all agree on that?
Which choice is that?
Kill it.
Whoop that ass.
Mac's gonna look at the dwarf, and then look at the salamander, and then look back at the dwarf, and then look back at the salamander.
Something on your mind, Zed?
Yeah, the fight's not exactly going to be fair, as you put it, if you're up front. Do you have a ranged weapon?
And I put away my shield and my warhammer. I pull out a light crossbow. I ain't as good as it. I'm not as good with it as I am with my hammer, though.
Mac will pull out his light crossbow, and he'll hand it to something. Keegan? Kagar, sorry. Kagar, and say, alright, this one's got an enchantment on it, so I'm not sure if that thing's resistant to non-magical damage, but use this one instead. You might be able to hit a little bit better with it. It's just a +1 light crossbow, and try to stay as far back as you can. This thing, I don't know how fast it's going to be able to move, and you're kind of squishy.
Kind of squishy, my arse. I'll take your advice, but if it gets too close to me, I'm picking up my shield and my hammer.
Hey, no worries there. Just telling you.
So
You might be better off in the back for the time being, or trying to keep your distance if possible.
I'll take his crossbow. I'll take the bolt out of mine, put it in his. Put mine on my back, and I'll grab my shield and my warhammer, and I'll start walking off to the tree line. Put my shield against the tree, put my hammer beside it, and just hold on to his crossbow and sit beside it. I'm about 80 feet away from it. Keep it max range.
Okay.
And at this point, Mac is going to try to initiate contact telepathically with the. I don't think we've given this a name yet, except Gekwin.
Yeah.
So Mac will just, hello, Gekwin. I am talking to you via my mind, as we do not share a common spoken language. Please do not flip out. You mentioned your master in a conversation with my companion, the tall blonde one, in the shiny armor. Is your master around?
He's not here. That's why I'm not moving.
Did your master leave? Did he perish? Did he die?
He is not around, so I don't move.
Well, Oral's going to turn to the others. I actually might have a way for him to go. I mean, a way that doesn't require like to kill him or anything. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a bit of a pussy way, but I can try to force it to go. It's unharmful, but kind of aggressive. Forceful. if you will.
Okay, so hang on a second. Let me see if I can like find a description of his master, maybe. Gekwin, what does your master look like?
He
Can you?
always wears armor, and he's always seen holding a very spiky trident.
And verbally, Mac's gonna look at everybody and that's still around. Anybody know of a dude that wears armor and is always carrying a trident? Like, does that fit the description of anybody that we know from Illumina? Gekwin, did your master walk off? Did he travel in a direction, and if so, which direction did he travel in?
I don't know. One moment he was here, and then he wasn't.
Were you fighting? Was he fighting something when he left?
No, I don't know. I didn't really see. I just sort of felt it.
And you just felt him leave?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about how long ago this was?
Two sun rotations, maybe 3.
Would it be okay if I investigated the area around you to see if maybe I can figure out where your master went?
He's non-committal. He doesn't really care.
Okay. So Mac's going to relay this information to everybody. He's like, so apparently this dude with the trident and whatever is his master, and he just up and disappeared. I'm going to look around the area, see if we can't find like maybe where he went to. If not, then we can either like try to. Is it possible to unsummon something?
Well,
I mean, like Mac is asking this question, looking at the casters in the group. It's like, is it possible to unsummon something?
there's ways. Depends on the summon, but yeah, basically one of my plans was precisely trying to do that with one of the ways that should work, given the origin of this creature.
Okay. So Mac's going to look around, see if he can't find like tracks or footprints or something, and he'll relay. His master's been gone for 2 days, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to find. And I'm not really sure what I'd be able to find with a 29. I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah. You don't. There are a lot of footprints, but only in a certain spot. You find something weird. You find a trail, but it's not made with footfalls. It almost seems like it was made by a snake body.
Hey, guys! Over here, look what I found.
This better be good.
Yeah, it's something.
What's it? What is it? Tell us.
So, like, yeah, there's tracks everywhere, but then they turn into this, and it looks like,
Oh
don't
no,
know, it looks like
this
drag
track
marks or
is
something.
different. Those tracks before, you think those were the mercenaries that there's tracks going to the creature. There are no tracks coming away from the creature.
oh, and this is the only track going away from the creature?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's That's what Mac will point out. There's like all these tracks over here. They went towards the creature. This is the only track that's going away from it. And if I remember correctly, and I'm not really sure that I do, but I don't think anybody survived from that first encounter. The first group that came out here to try and get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Well, I say we look for this so-called master then.
Yeah, maybe we don't have to fight after all.
I'm sure there's going to be some fighting.
I mean, with this thing. And Mac will hook his thumb over his shoulder and be like, because I'm sure we could win. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm kind of sure we could win, but I'm not sure how many people would die in the process. But I'd rather not fight it right now.
And do you want to, so you think it's not maybe a good idea to try to unsummon it as you mentioned?
I don't know. I mean, if for whatever reason we find the master and the master's dead, then we bring the body back and we tell the thing and maybe it goes away on its own. I don't know how summoning works. If the master is alive and it's in trouble, then maybe we can save it, and then it and the master can go about its business doing whatever. At least that way it's away from the road. We don't have to kill it or anything else, and we save the day. The summons just basically said, get this thing off the road and get this thing out of the area. It didn't say anything about having to kill it. So,
yeah. Well,
I mean, if we can avoid, I'm going to say a really tough fight with this big lizard thing over here that's not a lizard, then maybe we can do this an easier way.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't planning to fight with it per se, but yeah, your alternative also seems nice to me, so I'm okay with it.
Cool.
I just leave the unsummoning as a backup plan.
Yeah, backup plans are always good. And
I wonder if his summoner has gone away. I don't know if this kind of creature can actually just leave on its own. I mean, can move, but I don't know if it can actually go back to where it came from on its own. But well, that's a problem we will deal with later, if necessary.
Yeah, I don't know that much about magic, so I'm just pulling ideas out my ass and throwing them out there, hoping that maybe something sticks to the wall.
I have some basic knowledge, but I know for me it's more like it's instinctive, so I don't really know much of the specifics, if you understand.
Well, I got an instinct. Why don't we just get the hell out of here? Let's go find this master guy or whatever he ended up becoming and figure this shit out. I go pick up my stuff.
Alright, somebody wake up Kukio. Let's go.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Okay. Roll survival. You're tracking.
I rolled sure.
I have
Who?
25.
Everybody?
Well, why not?
Whoever is trying to, it's whoever's leading them by following the tracks.
I got a 15.
That beats my 14.
I have 25.
Okay, that definitely beats my 14.
Yeah.
Go, cat, go.
Mr. Roll investigation.
Oh, fuck. Well, 16 on the die, and that's 16.
That's pretty much all you needed. You look at the tracks. You said you get down. You you sniff them. It smells like mountain water to you.
Mountain water? But are we near mountains?
Is it surrounded by mountains on both sides?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying the snake-like track smells like fresh water.
Oh. I'm gonna to tell the other people that while I'm gonna follow the smell and the trends.
Cool. We're right behind you, buddy.
Can you follow up? You're running after me.
Run as fast as we bloody can.
Or we could always, take the cart and the horse.
Well, you're not going down the road. You're going off to the side, into the forest.
4x4 carts for the win. I'm just kidding.
What?
4x4 trucks, 4x4 carts.
What's that?
Yeah.
Off-roading vehicles.
Ah,
4x4s.
okay, 4x4. Okay, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be able to take the horses. Well, you might be able to take the horses, but you can't take a cart.
Well, we'll just leave the cart and the horse, like where it can graze or whatever, and hopefully it won't die.
Can Noel still take him?
Katoon is large size.
Yep.
How malleable is Katoon?
I don't know. I mean, it's large. I know he can climb well. And
Oh, if he can climb, then yeah, you can. You'll outspeed the party because they're on foot. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah. With having to move around trees, Kachum can only travel about 40 feet. Not 40, 30, 35 feet.
Okay.
Because
Well, that's like those of us that are on foot, so this will be able to keep up, no?
yeah. So, you guys are following the tracks. You follow them for a few hours, and then you come across a clearing that all the clearing is not naturally made. It's all the trees look like they got forced back.
Like
And-
if something had landed in the middle?
No, more like a powerful force was exerted on them and pushed them back.
Are they not over or it's just moved?
Pardon me?
Is the trees not over or it just changed placement?
They're pushed back. They're not because of the trees behind them. They didn't fall. But,
Okay.
yeah, it's about 15-foot diameter clearing, and there's a stump in the middle with a frosted crystal on it. Crystal. It looks like a crystal ball.
Ooh.
A crystal bowl?
Ball.
Is that like the ball of happiness? I don't know what it is.
Roll Arcana.
Oh shit.
It's going to rub it real good if it's like that other one.
19.
15.
If you got higher than a 10, you can tell it's a crystal ball that is generally. This design is unique, but you can tell it's a type of crystal ball that is used in scrying and other divination things like that.
Gonna go and pick it up and bring it to the party.
Okay.
No, wait, don't. I know it's too late.
Yeah. Everyone roll stealth.
Oh,
That's my greatest ability.
yeah.
Stealth, you said?
Yep.
And I'm in
I
scale.
don't
did
know
I
what
roll?
can go wrong.
25.
7.
9.
Ooh.
Ah, damn. How did you get 35? Damn.
Kukio's one stealthy dude, let me tell you.
So, Mist is able to basically, when he comes over, you guys hear something, and he basically takes cover behind Oral like a human shield, and
A half
Kukio,
of shield.
yeah.
Do I
You
have
guys
the
don't even
pistol?
know if Kukio even came with you. You haven't heard him for a while. You don't even know if he's still with you. And-
Sure, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm just quiet.
Shh, don't break cover.
Yeah. And Mac's able to get some trees. But the two guys in heavy armor get spotted by this creature that is wearing spiky plate mail and holding a spiky a trident that's covered in spines.
Did that say the crystal?
You said you picked up the crystal.
Yeah, okay. So I have the crystal, right?
Yeah. And Oral, he's yelling at you guys in Auckland.
And what does he say?
What are you doing here? Give me back my scrying crystal, or you'll regret it.
Hey, we were actually looking for you.
Well, you found me.
We actually thought something might have happened to you. You know, we saw your semen back in the road, and it seems you had been away quite a few days already. May I inquire why are you doing here, and why have you ordered your fine friend to just stay there on the road?
He's not my friend, he's my pet.
Well, those are technicalities.
What the fuck
do
is
go-
going on?
I do consider my pet also my friend.
This is what you guys are staring at, just so you know.
Holy. Well, this is awkward.
Oh, fucknoids.
So,
Just water.
Yeah, just water, okay.
You're only wicked. So, why are you doing here then? Why did you order your pet, as you call it, to stay there on the road? Couldn't you just move it a bit? It's kind of disrupting traffic right now.
Affairs of your kind are no concern to me. I am here I am here on a mission for my leader, and I'll do as I wish until my mission is complete.
But I mean, maybe while you do your mission, you can try to be polite with us that living here and try to disturb. Well, I mean, I don't know how disturbing the traffic on the road helps your purpose. So, I mean, you can still do what you want and avoid the issue. It would seem pretty disturbing to me to not just do that, given especially the little effort that will cost you.
I don't really care what you say, solid body.
Okay, so Oral's going to hear Machiavelli's voice in his head. Ask him who he works for. Who's his boss?
Who does number 2 work for?
I'm just getting nervous standing beside this guy. All I hear is bubbles and water noises. I'm like,
So, you say you're on a mission, and who are you working for?
Is it the Chancellor? Is it the Chancellor?
I don't think so.
Who am I working for is no concern of you.
Damn, you're the reserve type, you know? This will be more open. More favored, you know? People will like you more.
So, if you give me back my shrine orb, I'll let you live.
I mean, I'm not against at all giving back your orb now that we know it's yours. I actually didn't take it myself, but I can ask to give it back. But your way of requesting it, it's a bit rude. I mean, let us leave. You plan to kill us for a fucking orb? I mean, but by the way, does Harold recognize what kind of creature does he have in front of him?
Oh, you can tell by the water he's from the plane of water.
Yeah, that much I got it.
well, I'm about to die soon, so can you hurry up? Gonna get me killed here?
Make an Arcana check, or can make a Nature check.
All right.
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
That was a 6 from a natural 1, so nope.
Yeah. Mac, you have heard of these creatures? They are elemental spirits bounded to plate mail.
All right. Mac will relay that information to Oral via telepathy. Just basically, dude, it's an elemental. It's bound to its armor. I have no idea how powerful it is, though.
Have you fought an elemental before, or a water elemental?
Yes, we fought that big one in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, we have fought. Oral at least has
Have
fought.
you fought a normal one? I should replace that. Have you fought a normal elemental?
Yeah, Oral has fought normal earth, fire, and water elementals.
But I
Okay.
can't be certain.
Those three.
Yeah. Since you have fought water elementals, this thing is everything about a water elemental condensed into a suit of armor. It's basically a large-sized water elemental condensed into a medium-sized suit of armor. It is way more dangerous than that elemental you fought.
The one that was in the middle of the ocean?
No, the normal water elemental, This thing's not as strong as that one.
And then, what's your mission about? Because if it's something dangerous, I might not be able to allow you to just go in your own business. If you plan to put anyone to harm, as you seem pretty predisposed to after our little conversation.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch from my crossbow to my shield.
27.
I'm not gonna pull out my warhammer. I'm just gonna have my shield out and just uncomfortably stand there.
Yeah. You can tell he's losing his patience. But he says, if you must know, I am sent here to recover an elemental being that came to this plane. I'm here searching for it.
I'm gonna tell you this. What if we help you find this being, and you, in exchange, free the road, order your pet to move and free the road, avoiding further harm to anybody? Seems like a good deal.
Yeah. The only reason for me being on this plane is to recover that elemental.
So we help you. You two will go.
Roll another persuasion.
Another 27.
No, not even a 20 could beat that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Roland Space says, "You must return my orb to me."
Okay, that's agreeable. And Orl is going to turn to the rest of the group and switch
Is
back to
Miss
common.
still here?
Switch back to common and say, "Hey, it seems he's only here to look for some elemental being, and if we give back the orb someone just took that seems to belong to him and help him out, he will just leave with his pet and the problem will be solved. And no harm must come to anybody. What do you think?"
Well, I think I've been standing here long enough. It's time for some action. And if given that stupid orb back to that thing, we'll make him happy again. Get him off our trail, then so be it.
Miss, are you going to give him his orb back?
I don't have any orb in my hand.
Oh, for crying out loud. Give him the orb back! We don't want to fight this thing, trust me.
You did that telepathically to me?
Yes.
Okay, I take my orb out and throw at it.
Make an attack roll.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I think it was a dwarf that talked to me or something like that. Attack roll. Do you have proficiency with it?
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, damn.
do that do the same damage?
No,
Like
you
a
threw it
grenade?
at him. You had to make a. It could have either been an athletics or attack roll. I went with an attack roll.
Athletics are much better. 26.
He caught it, and he just put it to where you would think would be between your legs, and it just disappears into the water and slides right up.
Okay, that's
right up
nasty.
into the suit of armor.
That's a little neat trick.
Oral turns back to the elemental thing and say, "Well, see ya. You're all back in good faith as we promised, and well, maybe now you can indicate us how to best help you out in this mission of yours."
Yeah. He describes the elemental that never returned after he went on his vacation, basically, using some of the words that he does not translate well to common. So basically, he described it as vacation. Oral and Mac know exactly where this elemental is.
Ah, crap. Adrin's got it. It's in that flippin' bottle of his.
What?
You remember we went out on the ship and that big ass water elemental was in the middle of the sea and it was causing the whatever, it was draining the sea and we had to fight the thing, but Adrin was able to put it into his little flask. Do you remember that fight?
I didn't went onto that mission.
No, Kukio was there.
Yeah, because I jumped in the middle of it and was fucking him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Adrin's got, and that's Mac is going to say this out loud. Adrin's got it.
And can we tell Adrin to give it back?
Well, we can ask Adrin to give it back. I don't think we can tell the Archmage of Illumina to do anything, honestly. But we can always ask him.
Oh, of course, that's what I mean. To ask politely. That's how we avoided the 2 conflicts already. So I don't see why the third time wouldn't work the same. And Adrin and me are good friends already, so.
Okay, cool. Then, how fast can you get back to Illumina?
I mean, fast travel isn't my specialty, to be honest.
Okay.
It's still going to take you a day to get back.
Well, the cat seems pretty fast. He could probably get there sooner.
It's not that much faster than your horse travel.
I don't know about that.
He has the burst of speed is limited. It would not sustain him for a full travel time.
You can move 100
Okay,
feet, so it's tactical movement.
But,
Yes,
yeah.
but it's a pace. His endurance cannot sustain that for a full day's travel, or what equates to a full day's travel. His body would give out.
Okay, so let's see. Oral, Kagar, Oral, take the horse, and Oral on your mount there. What is that? A giant lizard?
It'd be a land dragon.
Huh. All right. So if you guys want to ride back to Illumina and see if you can't find Adrin and tell him that, just tell him what's going on here, and that the elemental that he's got in his flask is the elemental that this water police officer, or whatever, from whatever this thing is looking for.
It's basically a soldier. very skilled, deadly soldier, but a soldier.
And then Mac's going to talk to the elemental and be like, I think I know where that elemental may be. If you'll give us a couple of days, a couple of settings and risings of the sun, we may be able to bring it back here to you, if you're willing to wait here.
Okay. He just wants to get the mission done so he can leave. So
Yeah, because he probably doesn't. He's probably not comfortable being on a prime material plane, right?
he's used to being surrounded by water. So, and now he's here on dry land.
Okay, so yeah, that's what Mac will suggest. Is he just stays here? We might be able to get it, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, whoever wants to go to Illumina, Mac will stay with the water elemental, and just kind of hang out with it to as a sign of good faith, whatever, that we're not just up and leaving and taking its stuff and whatever.
I'm not going to go back to Illumina just to run around in the city. That's not a good idea for me.
Okay, so if you're staying with me, then that'll be cool.
Yeah, and we could train some while we wait.
Oral will go back to talk with Hadron.
I'll go.
Whoever wants to accompany him.
I'll go with him.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we are taking a long rest, right? Yeah.
Like-
I don't.
The
I'll be a
people
couple of
that
days at
are
least.
staying with the.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Mazzuelli's shoes off, and I'm gonna make a secret apartment in him, so he can hide stuff in while we're waiting. If that's okay with him.
You're doing what?
If you were making the boosted speed, then I would say that's okay. But it's okay to add things onto magical items.
No, on him. On Mazzuelli's shoes.
Oh, Magavel. Sorry, I thought you meant take off your boosted speed and cut off
No.
compartment.
I think I already did that, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I mean, like,
I rolled a
he's got-
19, so you have a 19 investigation to show the secret apartment in your shoes.
all right, cool.
DC 19. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mac's just gonna kind of, hang out and do his thing and whatnot, and just wait for everybody to come back, and hopefully either Adrin's with them or has sent the flask.
So, the rest of the party goes back to Illumina. Yeah. And luckily, Adrin he's been back for a couple days. He's been over in Domia talking with the Archmage over there. So he's just reading and still trying to get. Relgar had a lot of books. He's still reading through all of Relgar's books.
So is he in the sanctum or is he in
Yeah.
the guild?
He's in the Sectum.
Oral will kind of knock on the side of the door and be like, "Hello, are we disturbing?"
No, come in. I could use a break. He puts the book down.
Well, we we can actually to make a request of you. You know, there's there's something going on. There's like this huge creature of elemental nature that was like disturbing the traffic on the southern road. We went there to investigate. It seemed quite
Yeah,
peaceful,
I
but
heard about that. The giant lizard that destroyed a group of mercenaries with one breath.
yeah, I mean, it actually seems quite peaceful. Doesn't really seem to want to do much aside of stay there because that's what
Oh,
we
yeah.
asked to do.
Yeah. From what I heard, it only really did that after the whole group kind of stabbed it. So
Yeah, and we found it had a master that's who brought it here, and it seems the only reason why the master is here is because he's searching for an elemental that has been lost. And even if he recovers the elemental, they will both be gone back to their home plane, without any further harm coming to anybody.
yeah.
And we have ended believing that that elemental we are looking for is in your possession.
Oh. The the only you mean that one? And he points up, and it's the giant fiery core that's above your guys, everyone's head, or this one he pulls out of pocket a iron flask.
I mean, it's a water one, so I guess it's that second one of yours. Also, from what Machiavelli has told us, as he went with you in that boat.
Though that other one in the air is quite gorgeous too. He's just staring at the fireball in the sky.
We actually have to spot that one not so far away. It was scary to say the least. I was bold for a few weeks.
Well, if it takes care of a situation, yeah, then I'll accompany you guys to the to him. Kind of hoping to keep him for a rainy day. But if keeping him around is only going to cause issues, then I'll let them go back. Okay. So yeah. So Adam's gonna go with you to return the elemental.
Oh, great. That's so kind of you. I didn't expect it anything less. Thank you, Adrian. We will guide you back to the place where we found this elemental master that Machiavelli and Vince were staying there with him just to like keep him assured that we weren't just leaving or anything.
He grabs his Adrian grabs his stuff and puts the flask back in his pocket and grabs the staff and as everyone's leaving, he says to the inner sanctum, which you don't see anyone else in there, be good while I'm gone.
And Jebediah will be like, of course. What else would I be? Lols.
Jebediah is not in there. He was actually speaking to the giant core.
Okay.
because only Oral understood he was speaking in, I forget the dialogue, but primordial fire.
Okay.
Ignin.
Wait, what? What? Yeah. Who did they speak in primordial fire? Whatever that is.
It's a story for another day. So. Yeah, so it takes you a day to get back there.
I'll give Mac his crossbow back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And the creature's still on the road. You never got the elemental, the Mirrodon to move him.
Right, I thought the deal was as soon as you got the elemental, the Mirrodon would, and everybody would go back to the elemental plane, right?
Yeah. But in the 2-day span that he's still been on the road waiting for his message to come back to him.
Maybe one of us should go down there and make sure to make travelers to just walk around it.
It's pretty hard for carts to move without the road. The ground is not exactly flat. So
but it's better to die.
Yeah. So. Adrian says, so, you're the person from the plane of water. He's speaking in Aquan. And so only Oral is privy to this conversation. And they sort of converse back and forth, and Adam pulls out his flask and says, it says, he basically said to him, well, next time he wants a vacation, how about he just tries and soak the plane of Earth, and he opens the flask and releases the Grand Elemental, which is a gargantuan-sized creature. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that thing.
Yeah.
Well, the family's reunited at last.
Yeah.
Just imagine how much ale you could make with that thing.
Water's just pouring out of it, and then this pearl-like thing comes out of it, and it just starts growing until it becomes a giant core in the center of the elemental form.
Man, this reminds me of the fire one. Yes, its water version.
Right, I wonder what would happen if you put the giant one, water one and the giant fire one together.
Steam gargantuan elemental.
World domination.
So.
So are they drawn?
Basically they you solve this without combat, so yeah.
Whew!
Go
I
get
think
the
that's the
pet
first time
and-
I've ever been in an adventure where everything was solved without a combat.
Yeah.
Yay! 1 point for the peaceful way.
Yeah.
Until they come back to invading our planet.
Now that we have our leader back, we can commit to these evil plans.
Yeah. That guy
Thanks,
was
Owen.
not the leader.
I know.
Yeah. There's a being more powerful than him in the plane of water. Plane of water.
And it's coming for us.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
did
it's
let it
thankful
go.
we gave it back its pet.
So yeah, he sucks his head. They go back to the plane of water. Yeah. That water elemental that was in the flask was. I was going to use it to make next Sunday's adventure easier.
Well, so much for that.
Good job, boys. That's okay.
Well, that looks like a job well done. Great work, guys. We managed to do it, and nothing was harmed in the process.
So yeah, you can go back to the city and
Free slaves.
you can go to
I say we go check and see if the water thingy's gone.
yeah, you saw them plane ships, so they are not on this plane.
All right,
Also
cool.
the lizard thing.
So you can go to you can go to the Illumina City building that's in charge of paying for creature extermination, and they'll pay you for getting rid of the thing blocking the road. Is Miss going into a building full of city workers and watch?
Probably not.
Yeah. Roll another stealth roll.
Alright. That is 22.
Yeah, they can't. You are still able to avoid the city watch. Yeah. Everyone except Miss gets paid because you have to go into the building to get paid. They will not hand money to people that you say that are in the party without being there to collect it, because it requires a signature.
Bullshit.
Aww.
So everyone except Miss gets 250 gold.
Or often they are paid, and well, when they leave the building and such, he's going to give his share to Miss.
What?
And once they are congratulated and they are paid for the work, he's going to, once they are like out of the building, he's going to look for Miss, and he's going to
Yeah.
him
Miss is like a couple rows back and then out.
yeah, he's going to give him the 250 gold and say, yeah, good job there. At least you listened to us and gave him back the ball, so you deserve this. I don't need it anyway, so keep it up and try to clear your name or something. Man, you really have talent, I don't know. Even when you try to do things well, you kind of
but
have an act to get in trouble with the law. You have to be careful, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saving people. You killing wives and stuff, and you don't do the rest. I don't know how to work.
Or it's kind of giving you a sore look I'm starting to regret giving you the money. Maybe you didn't deserve it that much after all.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm just
enabling
saying.
the criminal. God damn it!
Yeah, Mr. down the road.
Yeah.
Say thanks and find a new one to save.
If you're gonna do that, roll investigation.
Oh fuck! I need someone to help me to do that.
He also
If-
needs to roll 2 stealth checks.
Yeah.
2?
One for the watch and one for the fucking mob of enforcers looking for you.
I rolled 18 on the first stealth set. That is 27,
Okay.
and 11, 20 on the other one.
The roll perception.
I don't do that. Ooh, 22.
Yeah, you avoid the watch, but the enforcers see you and run after you.
Oh fuck. Is that
They got a 21 on their perception.
Is that a day after, or is that right after I talked to Oil?
Whenever you decide to try and scout the place for someone to, in quotes, liberate, when you go to that place, you think you are very well hidden in disguise, but they spot you, and they very much want to catch you.
I'm trying to run away then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
So
Can I try another place then?
I'm pretty sure all those places that you're trying to liberate kind of talk. So if one's on high alert, the others are going to be on high alert.
Okay. Then I be gonna find Machiavelli and try to make him to scout for him next time. But yeah, that was
could-
something.
Cookie, that you want scouting.
What was it?
You rolled a 35 on stealth.
Yeah, but he don't know what I'm doing, but Machiavelli do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh.
the note that
Max,
don't know his face. Yeah.
Yeah, Max gonna pass on that. He doesn't have any problems like helping trafficked women start a new life, but messing with the mob is not exactly his thing.
Yeah. I don't have anything else planned.
All right. Well, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
See you,
See you
Chopper.
guys later. All right.
Have a good one, Chapo.
So, do you guys have anything you want to do?
No.
Not especially. If the quest is over, that's fine.
Yeah. So,
No, not really.
We have children to take care of.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were going to use the K and take care of to say kill. We have children to kill. I was like, wait a minute.
First was the wives, now it's the children.
All right.
Well, go ahead. Try to kill your own son.
Take it down 3 notches there, Anakin.
Everyone got 2 XP.
Sweet.
Yes. To be honest, I'm really glad that talking worked for once. Like, I've been trying this for I don't know how long. It never worked out.
And if you attacked the salamander on the road, the Miradon was going to show up, and that was going to be a tier 3 fight.
The Myrmidon, is that how that thing is called?
It was a water elemental.
On asteroids?
Myrmidon. Yeah. Well, that salamander was a CR9, and that was a CR7.
Ouch.
Individually,
CR16
they're tier
fight?
2. Yeah. Individually, they're tier 2, but together they're tier 3.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I mean, I like more the way we resolved it. That feels like an interesting challenge for the future.
Yeah. So. That is the end of the adventure, and I'm going to stop the broadcast. So, anyone was watching this, I hope you had fun and have a good day.